somewhere in the highlands of Guyana, 1,000 meters above the jungle, 4 miles underground, in these enormous spaces in which never light has come. I was sitting in front of these crystal structures that were alive and thinking, how can I tell the world that I have found alien forms of life?
In the long history of Charles Brewer, the caves really it's what's captured his attention in the last few years. But I suspect it's going to go through a cycle and he's going to grab onto something else that'll prove to be equally cool, probably within the next 3 or 4 years. So it'll be interesting to watch Charles, because he's one of the great naturalists in this last century.
He's had dozens of plants and animals named after him, and even one genus called Brucaria. Not many people have genera named after them. I mean, I have a bunch of species named after me, but you start getting new genera, that's really something special. And then, of course, he tells me about a new kingdom of life he's discovered. Like, who discovers a new kingdom of life? You know, Linnaeus, maybe.
Charles is of a different generation. This very, very strong interest in finding new things. And there are locations on Earth where there's just that hope of finding, not necessarily extraterrestrial, but remains of organisms which have been in existence since perhaps before the oxygenation of the atmosphere.
There.
Yes. Very ancient organisms. Something that could be a proxy or a model for organisms on Venus, on Mars. I know that Charles has this hope.
It's 2 times harder than the hardest rock known. That is not possible. Hardest than metal. Is that possible? So it must be another thing. Could they be 2,000 million years old bacteria? Could they be some foreign, abroad, outer space samples of life? We do not know yet.
He is obsessive. But take that in a positive light, because if he weren't driven, he would never do this. We would never do it. We wouldn't have discovered, we wouldn't be there.